Hello, everyone. Welcome to Little Chapel of Faith. My name is Tina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We have platforms on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. If you're on any of those or all of those, please like, subscribe, and share. We are here with our readings from the Diary of Saint Faustina. We do have a playlist on our YouTube channel, so if you want to read everything thus far that we've read, you can. Meantime, we are on Book 5, page 505, number 427. That's my... Hidden Jesus, life of my soul, object of my ardent desire, nothing will stifle your love in my heart. The power of your love assures me of that. I'm sorry if you can hear that, but it's my neighbor. Hidden Jesus, my purest love, my life with you has begun already here on earth. It will become fully manifest in the eternity to come, because our mutual love will never change. Hidden Jesus, sole desire of my soul, you alone are to me more than the delights of heaven. My soul searches for you only, who are above all with gifts and graces. You who come to me under the form of bread. Hidden Jesus, take at last to yourself my thirsting heart, which burns for you with the pure fire of the seraphim. I go through life in your footsteps, invincible, with head held high like a knight, feeble-made though I be. For a month now I have been feeling worse. Every time I cough, I feel my lungs disintegrating. It sometimes happens that I feel the complete decay of my own corpse. It's hard to express how great a suffering this is, although I fully agree to this with my will. It is nevertheless a great suffering for nature, greater than wearing a hair shirt or a flagellation to the point of blood. I felt it especially when I was going to the refectory. It took me great effort for me to eat anything because food makes me sick. I also started this time to suffer from pains in my intestines. All highly seasoned dishes caused me such immense pain that I spent many nights writhing in pain and in tears for the sake of sinners. However, I asked my confessor what to do, whether I should come to suffer this for the sake of sinners, or ask the superiors for an exception by the way of milder food. He decided that I should ask the superiors for milder food, and thus I followed his directions, seeing that this humiliation was more pleasing to God. One day I began to doubt as to how it was possible to feel this continual decaying of the body and at the same time to be able to walk and work. Perhaps this was some kind of illusion. Yet, it cannot be an illusion because it causes me such terrible pains. As I was thinking about this, one of my sisters came to converse with me. After a minute or two, she made a terrible wry face and said, "Sister, I smell a corpse here, as though it was decaying. Oh, how dreadful it is." I said to her, "Do not be frightened, sister. The smell of a corpse comes from me." She was very surprised, and said she could not stand it any longer. After she had gone, I understood that God had allowed her to sense this, so that I would have no doubt, but that He was no less than miraculously keeping the knowledge of this suffering from the whole community. Oh, my Jesus, only you know the full depth of this sacrifice. Nevertheless, when in the refectory, I still had to bear being the object of frequent suspicion that I was being fussy about my food. At such times, as always, I hastened to the tabernacle and bowed before the ciborium, and there drew strength to accept God's will. That which I have written is not yet everything. Today, during confession, breaking the wafer with me spiritually, he gave me the following wishes. Be as faithful as you can to the grace of God. Secondly, beg God's mercy for yourself and for the whole world, because we are all in great need of God's mercy. 2 days before Christmas, these words were read in the refectory. Tomorrow is the birth of Jesus Christ, according to the flesh. At these words, my soul was pierced by the light and love of God, and I gained deeper knowledge of the mystery and the incarnation of the Son of God. How great is the mercy of God contained in the mystery of the incarnation of the Son of God. Today the Lord gave me knowledge. His anger toward mankind, which deserves to have its day shortened because of its sins. But I learned that the world's existence is maintained by chosen souls. That is the religious order. Woe to the world when there will be lack of religious orders. And I think we're going to leave it there for today because it goes into another chapter. It sounds like she's getting to a point now where she's really starting to suffer, which is sad. But we shall see where it goes. Until then, I hope you're all having a beautiful day. Be well, be safe, be kind to each other. May God bless us all.